Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Craft and Chat. How is everybody doing this morning? We have some in. Oh, sorry. I do that every time. Why don't I learn my lesson? I don't know. Johnny was in first, and he said, if you ain't first, you last. Just saying. Missouri Outlaw Randy. Hello, my friend. How are you? I don't know if you're traveling, rolling the roads, but please be safe. I know you're always safe and you're always on the lookout. I was watching something the other day where somebody almost came in your lane, another truck, and ooh, it scared me. And I wasn't even in the truck. I was just watching. Piggy's Piddles is here. Good morning to you, my friend. How are you? Wendy with Hardneck Farms. Good morning. She said, I was up most of the night, so I am a sleepy gal. I am so sorry. Good morning, Miss D. Homestead in the Wood with D is here this morning. Sherry is in this morning. Good morning. She said she's having her coffee with me. Well, I'm having some coffee too, Sherry. Let's see. Wait. Mrs. Hardneck Farms and Hardneck Farms. Oh, okay. Good morning. Let's show this. Good morning, friends. Here is my new channel I created since my Hardneck Farms watch hours are stuck. Okay, so if anybody can go over to Mrs. Hardneck Farms, if you are subscribed to Hardneck Farms, go over to Mrs. Hardneck Farms and subscribe over there if that's her new channel. Now, I don't know, Wendy, if you were able to pull your subscribers over there. I'm thinking no, if it's a new channel. So if you guys can do that, just so you know what she said, I'll leave this down here for a few minutes so you can go over there and check that out. Rena LaRue is here this morning. Christine, Mrs. Gillum Farms is here. Good morning, my friend. I know she's probably working. And her first ever wild game collab is going fantastic. Joe Fix It For You dropped his video this morning. I've already done one, but he dropped his video this morning, and that food was some kind of good, people. Some kind of good. Annie at our urban homestead. Good evening. She's snuggled into bed and watching everybody and saying hello to all of her U.S. friends. Oh, and there could be some in the UK or in Canada. Or she's saying hello to all her YouTube friends. We'll put it that way. There is Mr. C. Good morning, Mr. C. I know you're hard at work. I've already seen you once this morning, actually a couple times. So he's hard at it. Let's see if I missed anybody. I don't. Thunderstick, good morning, Bowen. How are you this morning? Hope you are doing well. Piggy in the house, he said. Yes, he is in the house. Lazy Days ahead with Jesse and Lisa. I know you know that. I know you recognize that hat there, sir. Madwood BBQ, how are you, sir? Good morning. Good morning. Hopefully everything is going well where you are. Jamie's Country Living, good morning. Dee's Garden Adventures, love that avatar. Oh my gosh, I love that avatar. That is so pretty. I don't know if y'all have seen her avatar. Look at how gorgeous that flower is. When you can capture that and use that as your avatar, that is beautiful. I love it. Eileen, welcome to my kitchen. Good morning, Miss Eileen. How are you? I hope you're doing well. And Jamie's Country Living. I think I already said that once, but I'm going to say it again. Good morning, Jamie. Heartland HQ with Dink and Tank. Coffee. Yes. Gotta have that coffee. When they have to take blood or something, I know it's got to be 90% coffee. They're like, wow, why does this look like brown sludge? Well, because it's all coffee running through my veins. PSV Odyssey, good morning. I am inside this morning. They said working and listening. So let's see. I'm almost down to the bottom here. Suburban Hillbilly. Mud Mascara here. Can't type today. She is hard at work as well this morning, along with Mr. C. Mr. Joey is outside. That's what I was about to say. I'm inside because Mr. Joey is outside. He is running the saw and the generator. And so there's a lot of noise going on out there. So I thought, well, probably better off to come inside. Oh, yes. Let's see. We'll put this up too. She loved your wild game video. She laughed so hard. I did too. You guys are always so funny. You always make it so amazing. And I love the music, and you turn it black and white and all of that. So that's pretty awesome. Thank you, Christine, Mrs. Gillum Farms. I know. I got that from my brother Jesse because he's a fellow Jeep person. The cows got downwind of me, so they smell me up in my tree and are letting me know they want some goodies. You know, when I was, if y'all haven't watched Johnny's premiere from last night, go rewatch it. As a matter of fact, that reminds me, I'm going to write this down so I can do it when I get done here. I need to go, if you were in the premiere, make sure that you go back and hit a thumbs up and comment on the outside of the premiere, because the comments on the inside of the premiere, they do count for that, almost like a chat. But the comments on the outside of the premiere, when it's done, that helps immensely as well. So I got to back this up a little bit so I can write this down. So I need to go back to Johnny's premiere and leave a comment on the outside. So make sure you do that. That is very helpful. I hope everybody that has come in since I said it. Wendy at Hardknack Farms has changed her channel, or has started a new channel because her hours are stuck, which I've never heard of that. But I mean, if you keep checking and they stay the same and you're putting out new content and it's getting views, then, I mean, I understand that's kind of weird. So anyways, make sure you go check out Mrs. Hardknack Farms. That is her new channel that she has started. Make sure you go over there and sub to her as well. If anybody needs watch hours, pretty sure Jamie needs some watch hours still. She can put that in the chat and let me know. But make sure that you check her out. But if anybody needs any watch hours, I think Annie needs watch hours too. If anybody can help any of those channels out, and if other people are in need of watch hours or subs, just let me know and we'll give it a shout out. We'll put it up on the bottom of the screen. Everybody is saying hello to each other and good morning. Jesse said that's why the one thing he doesn't like about premieres, because most folks don't leave a comment on the actual video. Yes. So thank you. Good morning, Gray Wolf Outdoors Homestead said, I love your hat, dear heart. Yes, thank you very much. That was a gift from my brother Jesse at Lazy Days Ahead at Pinecone Fest. And he gave me this hat because I have a Jeep and he has a Jeep. And, you know, he's my brother. He's my big brother. So he does stuff like that. He's just crazy like that. Okay. As we can see here, I'm only 620 subs away from 1K. So if you're not connected with PSV Odyssey, please go and connect with them. They need a few subs to get to their... Now, how are you on watch hours, PSV? I ain't helping anyone. You help everyone. You are so sweet and so generous with your time, and it is so appreciated. I know. See, Jamie said, Randy helps everyone. Don't listen to him. Oh, yeah. So back to the Wild Game collab. It has been very, very good. And let's see, Joe Fix It For You and White Rock Homestead both dropped today. So make sure you go check those out. Give it a thumbs up. Share it out if you can. Just get the hype going, because you never know. I mean, this thing is really going really good for Christine. And I'm so happy to see that, because when you get that first collab that goes so well, you're like, oh my gosh, I got bit by the bug. I want to do another collab. And so hopefully she will carry this over next year and make it like an annual thing. And then maybe next year it'll be a whole month long and it'll be huge. So there you go. Okay, well, looky there, PSV. Oh, Dee's Garden Adventure says, LOL, Randy isn't helping anyone who isn't everyone. I know, exactly. Jan, good morning. How are you? How's Toby? He's so sweet. Oh my gosh, I just want to squeeze him through my screen. And I think I saw Carlene Vasseur came in. Good morning, Carlene. Hope you are doing well. What's a Wild Game November? Oh, Jesse, well, if you don't know about Wild Game November, you know. Wild Game November is Christine at Mrs. Gilliam Farms' very first collab, and it's about to round up in 2 days. So it started November 3rd, goes through November 18th. You get 1 to 2 recipes a day of any kind of wild game. And it can actually be something that you can purchase in the store too, if you want to go and do that. If you don't have access to, go hunt and then do the wild game, then you can go buy it in the store. But it is going over so well. So hopefully it'll be an annual thing. Butler Family Farm, good morning. I believe that's probably Jerry this morning. Rebecca, Touched by Yarn, good morning to you. Thank you for coming in. Yes, and thank you for inviting all of us, Christine. As Jamie said, it's really been awesome. Whoa, he said, I'm coming up I-75. Coming up I-75 from where? Are you coming through Atlanta? Oh, I'm going to pray for you all day if you are. I hate Atlanta. Yeah, I know, Jesse. You got your cards out. You're like, Uno. And we're going to play Rummy. He thought he was going to play Spin the Bottle with Miss Lisa. And she said, nah, that's not what we're doing, Jesse. Okay? Don't get it twisted, buddy. Everybody is saying hi to each other. Glenn Wolf is laughing about that. Yes, thank you very much, Jesse, for dropping links. I very, very much appreciate that. Just got out of Atlanta. Well, where are you going? If you are going anywhere near Blue Ridge or Ellijay, you let us know. Hot off the press, Wild Game. What was that? Hot off the press. Wild Game. # Wild Game November will be an annual collaboration. Thank you all for your support. You heard it here first, folks. It's going to be an annual thing. That is awesome. I am glad to hear that. And I know it's been a good experience for her. I don't think she's had anybody that has either not posted or posted late. I think everybody's been right on time. They were all jazzed up about this collab. We were all ready to go cook up some wild game. So that's a great thing. Great thing. Suburban Hillbilly. I bet I hate it just as much as you do, Ginger. Yes. I bet you do, because you live kind of near that, all that stuff. And yeah, it is not fun. You got to grip on. The one thing that Joey has that pass, and if the oh gosh, in Florida it was called a peach pass. I mean a sun pass. In Georgia, it's called a peach pass. But if the lanes are open for that, then you can go through there. And oh my gosh, it makes such a big difference on the travel. When we were coming back from, I think it was Florida, when we were coming back from Florida, it was just amazing. It zipped us right through. We actually went beside I-75 and then up and over I-75 at one point, and all that traffic was backed up, and we were just moving through. So express lanes, that's what it's called, the express lanes. And it was actually really worth it, because people stop for nothing. Why are we backed up for an hour? There's nothing there. So Christine said we are pretty competitive when we play Mexican dominoes. So she just wants to put that out there in case, you want a challenge or something, Jesse and Lisa. Oh, yes, Jan, their video was absolutely great. It was so awesome. Oh, is he going to Wisconsin? Oh my goodness. Goodness. Des, good morning, Des. She's probably still recovering from that 24-hour live that she did. We popped in there to show some love and support for a while when we could. And Suburban Hillbilly said, so he passed me 45 minutes ago. So you're already past Suburban Hillbilly. Mexican train. Oh, is that the Domino's? So that's what it's called. Oh my goodness. So I hope everybody's doing good this morning. We are getting so many projects done here on the homestead right now, and I'm really, really excited about that. When you see progress, you're like, oh my gosh, it's light at the end of the tunnel on specific things, and it really is amazing. Christine said we've had several additions too since it's an open collaboration. Well, that is awesome. So Christine, Mrs. Gillum Farms, it has a playlist on her channel. So if they weren't in the schedule and it's open, I'm pretty sure she has added those as well. So hop over to her channel, just skim through the playlist. What you haven't seen, go ahead and watch those, because there's been some pretty awesome ideas of things to do outside the norm, of what you would do. So Des is saying hello to everybody. Rebecca. And let's see. Let's get down here. Nanny Tam's in. Good morning, Nanny Tam. How are you? Jamie's Country Living. She said she'll be busy editing videos today. Fun. Yes. I have like 4 videos I need to edit of things that I have shot, and they either need an intro or they need an outro, or I just need to clip them together. So I feel you, sister. I know exactly how it is. We can almost all relate here. Oh, goodness. I-75 is shut down. What? I-75 South. Okay. Well, they always decide to do construction in the middle of the day, in the middle of the work week. And usually it's like around Friday. Why do they do that? I have no idea. When we used to travel back and forth from Florida to Georgia, it seemed like they would always do it at night, and we would want to travel at night so that we would hit less traffic. So by the time we hit Atlanta, it was like 10 o'clock, and that's when they would start shutting everything down and moving it all to one lane. And it was like, oh, I almost don't know which is worse, cutting 5 to 6 lanes down to 1, or or all the hustle and bustle traffic of during the day. So yes, and Nanny Tam is saying good morning to everybody. Yes, darn rubberneckers. I don't they just drive you insane, and they'll hit their brake, and if they're on their phones, they're going really slow, and you can tell. And Georgia's supposed to be a hands-free state. Yep, you are right. So, uh, Jan said, one time going through Oklahoma, we forgot about the tolls and didn't have cash. Thank goodness for the gas station up the road. We were able to get cash. Yeah. Now they have those little boxes and you just adhere them to your windshield. And as you go through, it picks it up. Either that or they send you a ticket in the mail and show a picture of your tag. That's not good either, because those can get you a suspended license if you don't pay them. Oh, goodness. Okay. Oh, thank you. Jamie said, shared this out. Thank you very much. Mary's Fiber Creations, good morning. Lurking while crocheting. A possible test pattern with thread. Oh, very nice. Well, definitely we want to check that out when you get that up and you get that all mastered, because Rebecca, Touched by Yarn, is in here. And I knit and crochet. There's a lot of people out there that knit and crochet that you wouldn't even think would knit or crochet. Let's see. Oh, Dee's Garden Adventure said, I think I managed to sub to all the links that I hadn't subbed to previously. So, yeah, thank you, Dee's Garden. Yes, and everybody connect with one another. That's what we're here. We're here to, share the love and, ideas and all, trying to find easier ways to get things done. And a lot of channels provide that. So you definitely want to give that, all of them, a look-see. I am south of that, Randy. You're closer to Ginger and Tiffany. You're on the north side. Okay. So there you go. He's coming up our way. We have a super busy weekend. Yes, we do too. We do too. Joey has lots and lots of plans for me. Hey, Joy. I see that Piggy's Piddles has said hello to Joy. There is Joy. Good morning to you. I did not see you sneak in as I was scrolling down, but good morning. I hope everybody is doing well. And Carlene said, I feel better this week. Last week, the side effects from my new diabetes medicine kicked my backside. Been really busy this week. Son getting married Saturday. Oh my gosh, that's so amazing. Got family coming in from Kentucky tomorrow. That is so amazing. I hope everything goes as planned. I hope it all goes very well. When we went to Florida for the wedding, everything went great, and it was very easygoing, kind of laid back. Yeah, everything went wonderful, and nobody freaked out about anything. So, I mean, I thought that was pretty awesome. Hopefully gone are the days of the bridezillas where they flip out over, the wrong color peach flower in the bouquet. Don't make it such a big deal about those things. It's supposed to be about you getting married. So, she said, I've got one more review to do and I can breathe again. Well, that's awesome. That's awesome. You are doing some product reviews. That is amazing. Let's see. Plus make my Knittle November video. Ugh. Okay, Jamie, you do have your work cut out for you, and you've got to work too, if I'm not mistaken. So, yikes. Sorry. Okay, let's see. Everybody's saying hello again. More greetings and salutations. Jerry says, hello, Johnny at Gillum Farms. I have a video for counting coming out tomorrow. Oh, that sounds awesome. I'm not using hands. No, I didn't say you were. So that's a good thing. Randy, I know that you know the best way to get things done and, and be within the rules and everything too. So I know. Um oh, Jamie said, "Oh my gosh, I have a peanut butter fudge video coming out. I love peanut butter fudge and I have a super easy recipe for it too. And this is about the time of year where I'm going to make it. But I have had a request for Buckeyes for Thanksgiving. So I'll be making some Buckeyes at Thanksgiving because that is the most requested candy, cookie, pie. They don't like a lot of sweets, but they love those Buckeyes, buddy. Okay. Yes, he did. Johnny said he hunted pigs last week, and boy, did he ever. If you haven't seen those videos, make sure you go over and check those out because there's a few of them. Rebecca said, I am a beginner crochet hair. I need lots of help on making new things. Well, see, there you go. Make those patterns up and put them up, and Rebecca is going to be the first one on the spot watching those. He counted pigs last week. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. You actually counted some pigs on your premiere last night, too. And Bowen is asking Rebecca how she is feeling. I hope you're doing okay, Rebecca. And Jamie says hello to everyone she missed. Let's see. Suburban Hillbilly said, I was on Highway 54 heading to Fayetteville recently. They were working on the road at 5 p.m. They pulled on an old power pole and swung it across the top of my car, and my backside took a bite out of the seat. I can imagine. What if that would have been Randy? Because it doesn't sound like it would have gone over his vehicle. I mean, that's just crazy stupid, some of the things that they do. I wanted to let everybody know that I've not been crocheting that long. I need lots of help in learning new things. Well, I know that you know how to knit, and crocheting is actually the one that if I went back, I would have learned to crochet first and then learned how to knit, because once you get the crocheting down, learning to knit is a breeze. So actually crocheting is going to be super easy for you to pick up. It's not going to be hard at all. The biggest thing is the tension, and you've already mastered that if you knit. So as long as you can keep your tension on your working yarn good, then you'll have no problem crocheting whatsoever. Aw. Dee's Garden Adventures, you have a new friend. Christine, Mrs. Gillum Farms. Sherry wants to know, Jan, are you going to the Mid-America meetup in Arkansas? Oh, Eileen said says hello to everybody. She is working in the background and listening, or she's in the background and listening while she works. Yeah, words are hard. Some days more than others. And good morning. Oh, Annie said, I have been busy decluttering and working on homemade gifts for the collab, ready to video and getting organized for Christmas. Wow, you are so far ahead of me. That is awesome, though. I am very excited for you, because when you declutter everything, it's such a mental relief. You're like, I really want to be in this room now, or I want to be out here now, because it's decluttered, it's organized, everything looks nice, and it's just mentally, it gets you in that good space. Sherry, yes, for a day we will stay with some friends. So there you go. They are going. Carlene said he's getting married on a cruise ship, the Mardi Gras. Wow, that's going to be fun. Oh my goodness. Jamie said I need more coffee. Me too. Mm. Okay. And going down, I won't be having Thanksgiving or Christmas for the second year in a row. You're not doing it like at your house, a big one. Is that what you mean? I kind of passed on it a couple years to give myself a break. Sherry said she hopes to see you there, Jan. And anybody else in chat that's going, Sherry's going to be there. Let's see. Oh, I guess that's the Buckeyes. I love it, but I can't have it. Chocolate is a killer for the piggy. Okay, so duly noted. We will remember that. Yes, Nanny Tam, Johnny's video was awesome. He's put out a couple that have been pretty awesome. I really like watching the hunting videos. I don't know, how I know most of the guys do too. I don't know about the gals if they do, but I don't know. I just enjoy it. I enjoy it. And I like seeing it. I like seeing it, even if you're just sitting up in a tree. I am making almond coconut pecan clusters for a snack. Just cooking a traditional Thanksgiving supper. Oh, that's awesome. I love that. Now, I have a recipe. If you've got extra almonds that Suburban Hillbilly gave me, that hot and spicy nuts, and I think I called it "Are you nuts?" or something like that. And I'll tell you, they are really good. They have that sweet, they have that spicy. And she said, "Did I darn near tried to kill you with the cayenne," because they do have a little bit of cayenne in them. But man, are they good. So, and I have a good bit of almonds left. So probably going to make another batch of those to have something to munch on for people to munch on. Oh, Rena LaRue. I knit, crochet, and beading, but haven't had time in forever to work on anything. I know I have got so many whips laying around here. I've got one over a blanket, two different blankets. I stopped working on them when it got hot. Knitted blankets. They're hanging over my quilt rack in the living room. And if I go over to the she shed, there are like probably at least 8 projects on needles over there. So yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. Let's see. Yes, I can barbecue. Good morning. How are you? Hope you are doing well this morning. Not sure. Yes, I can barbecue. If you are aware of the open collab, 2 more days of it, Christine at Mrs. Gillum Farms is doing wild game collab. If you want to jump in on that, just email her at gillumfarmsok@yahoo.com. And funny how I can spit that one out as well. Lazy days ahead, 1031@gmail.com. Got all these in my head. You see, they get tangled up with the words, and that's why the words are hard. The emails just get into the words too. Anyways, give her an email. She'll send you the thumbnail or just the little, artwork that you can leave up in the corner throughout the whole video. If you've got something coming up, and I bet you would make a whole lot of more new friends through that collab, because there is a lot of people in there. That Johnny Gillum Farms, he threw his on the barbecue. Who else threw theirs on the barbecue? I can't think right now, but I know that he was not the only one. Joe Fix It For You did his today. It was on the barbecue. I can't remember who else did theirs on the barbecue, but yeah, if you want to jump in, and she'll be able to add you to the playlist. Again, if you have something coming up on the barbecue, just reach out. Jamie said, I am making a pumpkin cheesecake. Wow, that sounds delicious. Oh my goodness, Sherry, since I broke my back, I don't get around real well. So now I have a scooter. So I'm going to be there. That is awesome. And Jerry is saying good morning. Yes, yummy. Let's see. I make jewelry, but haven't worked on any in quite a while. Well, then, we'll be holed up in the house here soon because the winter is going to set in on us here in a couple months. So get your beading stuff organized and put it in the corner. And then when, everything shuts down because we can't go outside because it's too cold, then you'll be able to have some time to do that. That's what I plan on doing with these 2 blankets. One of them I literally started last year, and it's beautiful. I love it. I love the patterns, the pattern, which is really easy. I love the colors that I chose. Once it got hot, I was like, yeah, I don't need to work on this. This thing is heating me up. So everybody's saying hello. Yes, that's basically it. So crocheting is the gateway drug leading to the knitting drug. Yes, which leads to the yarn addiction. So, and that is a real thing. Trust me. You can ask Susan at Butler Family Farms. Her sister is addicted to yarn and buying yarn, and Susan just goes up and shops her sister's house. So, I mean, I can't blame her for that. Molly Pest Hunters, good morning. How are you? Thank you for stopping in. We appreciate it. Christine, she is going to oh gosh, what did she just say? Maybe she said it since then because I am a little behind in chat. You can probably hear Joey tapping on something. I don't see where she put it in here, but Jan, say again, is it it's in Arkansas, that I remember from earlier in chat. Let's see. Whoops. No, do that. Good morning, Scott. Let's see. Christine, Mrs. Gillum Farms, that's the one that is doing the collab, the Wild Game collab, if you'd like to get in it. No holiday at all. Will just be another day. And sometimes we have done that before as well, especially when we were going back into, and it was just too much work. And we had so much to do here. It was just another day. I think we even ended up eating at Waffle House or something like that. I can't remember. But Jan said she is excited to see you there. Carlene's got to run. Floor needs mopping. Moving guy is coming today to give us a price on our move back to Kentucky. Okay, Carlene, I did not know you were moving back there because I know we tried to meet up when we were in Florida, and you're in Florida now. So you're moving to Kentucky. I hope that's a good thing. I hope. Yes, I love Buckeyes too. You never made them? Oh my gosh, Christine, they are so easy. I'll have to screenshot you a recipe and send it to you. Super, super easy. Oh, well, actually, Jamie said she's going to make them, so you can watch her video too. Oh, goodness. I am sick of having stuff that hadn't been used in months, so it's all going. Trying to simplify our lives. And sometimes you just got to get down and do that. I mean, you go through the cabinets and you're tired of opening the cabinet and all the to-go containers falling out the cabinet on your feet, and then you restack them and put them back in, and you're like, okay, something's got to give here. I am clearly not using these enough. So away they go. So, yes. So, Carlene, take care. If you're listening in the background, we'll see you later. Hope all is well. See, Annie, look, you're inspiring people. Even as you fall asleep, you're inspiring people to get busy. That's funny. Oh my goodness. Yes, I did like those almonds. You've got to check that out. If you have extra almonds and you don't know what to do with them, or you want a new idea, it is so easy. But as she said, go exactly by the recipe because there's some honey and some butter in it. And if you just get a little heavy handed, you're going to end up with a goopy mess. And that was the very specific instructions I got. Oh, it's the Mid America meetup next year. She's talking about next year. Okay, there you go. Okay. Thank you to the other wonderful person who subbed to me. Yes, anybody is not connected with Gray Wolf Outdoors Homestead, go over there, give them a look-see. As Mike at MT Homestead says, look, watch a couple of videos. Make sure you click the like button, and then comment on it, and then sub. For some reason, it seems to stick that way a little bit better if you do it that way. You have whips and I have UFOs. Yes, and they're actually synonymous. So, so whips for those non-knitters and crocheters are works in progress, and UFOs are unfinished objects. See. Oh, Jamie said, Paul, she has not received your email. Let's see. Everybody is saying hello. You need some serious decluttering work done here. Yeah, I need some too in my cabinet of all of I used to-go containers as an example for a reason, because I have so many of them falling out that I don't use. Some of them I paid really good money for too, and I don't ever use them. Back to good. Good morning. How are you, my friend? Hopefully you are doing well and everything is going good for you. Everybody is saying hello to you as you come in. I love that. Let's see. Nanny Tam said, I sent Johnny's video to my son-in-law. He's an avid hunter too. Sent me pics of a huge buck from the game cam. He can't wait to get out there. Yeah. So that must mean he's coming close to his opening season. Some people skip. Well, Joey and I, excuse me, used to be one of those that would skip bow and muzzle loading and just wait for rifle season. And I think the mindset of that, where it came from for me, was because my dad was born and raised in Virginia. I was born in Virginia. We lived there till I was about 5 or 6, and then we moved to Florida. So then every year we would go back to Virginia for just a week, and it would be during hunting season and it would be during rifle season. So in my mind, I've never seen my dad with a bow, and I don't think that we've ever been there during muzzleloader. So at first, when we were doing hunting, we, going back and forth here in Georgia, we were just going to rifle hunt. And then we really got into the bow hunting as well. Now, we haven't dabbled in the muzzle loading, but we do like the rifle and the bow. And so there's that. Oh, thank you, Christine. Look at her. She is on it. So there is Suburban Hillbillies recipe that she sent to me. And if there's anybody else out there that wants to send me one of their favorite recipes and have me try to make it, I think I pretty much nailed this one. But let's be real. It was pretty easy. I'm a dutiful sous chef. I followed the instructions to the T. So anyways, just make sure that you send me something at notfornothing@gmail.com, and I will try to make it, video it, and tag you and give you credit for it, obviously, and see how it turns out. So, Jamie, thank you so much. Jamie says, hit that thumbs up, please. I do very much appreciate that. So going down. See, you saw that. Cedar plank salmon. I have no idea what you may be speaking of. Mm. And at the very at the very end of Joey's video, I had my plate and I said the basil is what I said, basil garlic jelly. And it's not, it's balsamic garlic jelly. That was that jelly that I made from Jamming Up June. Natasha, the budget prepper, she made that. And her reaction, this will tell you how you draw people in with your videos, because I was completely enthralled. Okay, balsamic garlic. Okay, that's my flavor jam profile. So I was already all in the tank for it. But when I watched her taste it with a cracker, and she said, "This is the first time I've ever made it," and she was like, yes, that is fantastic. I mean, who's not going to react to that and go, well, I'm going and getting the ingredients today. I am making that stuff. So I made it. And we went through that whole batch. And so I made another batch. And that is what Joey put on mine and what we shared. We did 2 with Montreal and 2 with the balsamic garlic jelly. I'm about to give the whole video away. You got to go watch it because we did share it with our neighbors, and they asked if they could eat the cedar plank too with the drippings that were on it. Like, no, stop when you hit the wood. Don't keep going. Don't eat the cedar. But I mean, it really was that good with that jelly on it. So see, that jelly is not just good for pork or toast, if you want to put it on the obvious, toast or pancakes or anything like that. You put that stuff on meat, and man, it takes it to a whole nother level. That salmon was so good. Oh my gosh. Okay, enough about that, because now I'm already getting hungry again, and I can't repeat that because we pretty much ate it all. Pumpkin cheesecake cookies are awesome too. Ooh, that sounds good. Yes, please email her at, I'll leave this up here for a bit, gillamfarmsok@yahoo.com, and she will get the information out to you ASAP, and share those things. For somebody who wants to drop it in after the last 2 days, it's going through the 18th. So there you go. If you got something already in the reel and you want to throw that in, or if you got something thought out, you're thawing out today that you want to put in there, go for it. Go for it. Let's see. Wendy said, I left this running, but electrician and spray foam guy are here. I am sorry. Love you all. Okay. Bye, Wendy. So again, this is Wendy at Hardneck Farms, his new channel name. So if you're subscribed to Hardneck Farms, please go over and subscribe to Mrs. Hardneck Farms, because it won't automatically subscribe you to her new channel. And she's trying to see what is going on with her watch hours. They're stuck. YouTube is not moving them up or down. And I keep hitting this table, and I'm sure that's driving y'all crazy to watch me go. Blah, 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 blah. Sorry. So go check out Wendy if you can. Mrs. Hardneck Farms. Okay, let's see what else. And Christine, hi, Joe. Huga Homestead, good morning, Grow Big TV. That is Joe at Garden State Gardener. That is his new channel. And I think it's a new combined channel with Wide Family Home. Is that right, Joe? Correct me if I am wrong. But that is his new channel that he shares with them. So good morning to you, Joe, whether you're out Ubering or just hanging out and catching up on videos and stuff. Good morning. Good morning. Let's see. Everybody's saying, good morning. Good morning. Oh, yes, that was good. That was Christine's video, I think 2 days ago. That was beautiful. And riding around through there on the golf cart, that must have been a lot of fun. sometimes when you go on things like that and you're trekking, everywhere, it gets tiresome. So to be on a golf cart is actually, especially rather, if you have a lot of ground to cover, it's crazy. Oh, Annie said, glad she could inspire someone. Good luck and much love. Yes. Gosh, I want to go clean out my to-go container cabinet now, but I can't. I have to go out shortly and help Joe fix it for you. We're just getting some things buttoned up while we have the time and opportunity. And so many things in homesteaders' lives, in bakers' lives, in just in everybody's lives. If you really think about it, weather plays such a big role in what you do. Again, baking, especially if like cakes or breads or pies or things like that, your rainy days and the higher humidity and stuff like that can really mess with it. When you're working outside, when you're wanting to get projects done outside, you are really at the mercy of the weather. And if it's too windy, sometimes things don't work. If it's too hot, it's too hot and it's miserable. If it's too cold, it's too miserable. And today is actually a beautiful fall day. Just a few white puffy clouds, lots of sun. The last couple of days have not been nearly this nice and with this temperature. So today is definitely going to be a work outside day and get a lot of projects, buttoned up, or get a few things buttoned up outside. And I'm happy for that. So collecting fabric and quilting are two separate hobbies. Yes, they are. They are. They truly are. You're very right. Everybody's saying hi to Molly as she came in. And Joe. She's the first one to stand up in the circle. Hi, my name is Annette. I have a yarn addiction and I'm ready to admit it. But I'm not giving the yarn up. I'm just admitting I have an addiction. Absolutely. I do too. One of these days, I'm going to take you guys through my she shed over there because it's got all my yarn in it. And you're probably going to be like, what? Are you crazy? Because yeah, a little yarn crazy. I bought Mrs. Smith's pumpkin and apple pies and Trader Joe's pumpkin cheesecake. I cannot cook from scratch and can't fit in the kitchen with the wheelchair, so easier for the kids since they are cooking. Yeah, and then they can just pop it in and you still have Mrs. Smith. She makes a mean apple pie too. She makes a mean apple crumble. I actually like that even better than her apple pie, to be honest with you. So let's see. Is there yarn math, like chicken math? Like 1 or 4 isn't enough. Yeah, because and for those of you who I'm sure fabric is kind of the same. If you don't get the same colorway, the same dye lot, I have literally learned my lesson, very new to knitting, and got this blue that was a variegated blue. It was really pretty and didn't realize, and I just grabbed 4 out of the bin and didn't check the dye lot number on the back. And I got home and I just started knitting. So I knitted the sleeves and I knitted the front and then I knitted the back. It was kind of like a boat shoulder or a boat neck, very easy sweater to just put together. And then I got halfway down the back. I'd already done all the front. No, I'm sorry. I'd already done all the back. I got halfway down the front and I got to that last skein of yarn that was not the same dye lot. And you could completely tell. I mean, it literally like cut the sweater in half. And I was like, that's completely obvious. And I don't like it. And so then I had to go ask a fellow knitter, what happened? What's going on? And they're like, you didn't buy the same dye lot. And I'm like, Oh, I didn't know that was a thing. I didn't know it was a thing. So you always want to make sure and grab one more than you think you're going to need for your project of that same dye lot, just in case you need it. And then later on, you can do like Rebecca and make a hat out of it if you don't use it all. Oh, it's crazy. Crazy, crazy. Oh gosh, I'm a little behind because yes, they are talking about that one. Let's see. Piggy said, Christine, as good as you can hunt. I have no doubt about your BBQ skills. Yes, absolutely. Yes, everybody is saying hello. I have a question. I'm sorry, I just got it. Mrs. Grey Wolf gets real bad cramps when she crochets in the palm of her left hand. That's the hand that she holds the yarn with. Yeah, the working yarn. She does not hold it tight. Anyone have any ideas? I have one of those wrist, and I don't think it's anything that she is doing. I think it's just that continual position, even if you're not pulling the yarn, super tight or throwing your finger like this super tight to give yourself more yarn, you're having to hold that position. So that takes muscle in itself. Believe it or not, I think that muscle comes down through here, and that wrist, it has all these four fingers are open, and then it tightens around the thumb. So it kind of gives this a little stability and strength. And although it doesn't seem like it would help at all, it helped me a lot. And I have basal joint arthritis. So this hand, as you can tell, has been operated on, and the whole, see how the ball right there of my hand is gone. They took it out because there was nothing. It was bone on bone. I was having so much pain in this hand. So they took it out. They cut a tendon. They cut me right here. They cut a tendon out of here. And then this finger, my pointer and my thumb, they put that tendon right in there so that I would have mobility in my thumb again. So they cut here, here, and here. And and then put it all back together. But I do have limited, like if I want to put my hand down, I can't, like when you push yourself up out of a chair, or if you're sitting on the side of a boat dock and you push yourself up to get up out of the water, I can't put that pressure on this hand because it won't go flat like this hand will. But I had a lot of pain in both of my hands. So, but although I like that I don't have as much pain in this hand, I can't stand the restriction and the mobility, as far as what I can do. So I'm not going to get this one done. This one, as of late, has not been quite as bad. So, but I used to wear those little gloves on both my hands, actually, when I would knit or crochet. And it was helpful. So I would say try that. Maybe somebody else in chat has another idea. Jan said, we used to go to a buffet in Thanksgiving. It was great. No dishes. Yes, nothing to clean up. That is awesome. Oh, gosh. Piggy, please not the 40 strikes with the wet noodle. Yes. Oh, wow. What did she say? Oh, wow. Dang. I want to move out of Florida as well someday. Yeah. Let's see. Thank you, Carlene. The video didn't do it justice. Let's see. What are Buckeyes? Buckeyes are a mixture of peanut butter, powdered sugar, and if I remember right, there might be a little vanilla, but maybe not. And then you mix all that up really good, roll it into balls, get some chocolate. I usually use almond bark because it really melts good, and I don't ever burn it. I've burnt chocolate chips more times than I care to count. And almond bark does not burn easy like that. So just melt the almond bark and then dip your peanut butter balls in that chocolate. And you always, when you lay it down, it has that, when you pick it back up, it has that one spot of peanut butter and it looks like a buckeye. So they call it a buckeye. Some people call it peanut butter balls, peanut butter chocolate balls. I think my family is Reese fanatics, and so that is the reason why they love Buckeyes. Pretty much the biggest reason. Let's see. I'm not even going to try to say that. Puda. Yeah, I'm not going to try to say that, Carlene. It is home to us. Most of our family lives there. Well, that's awesome. You're going to be near family. That is amazing. There is Scott at Rambling with the Brums. If you jumped in and I missed you earlier, I am so, so sorry. Good morning to you. Christine, I tried to drop the link to your nuts video that Ginger made. Yes, you did. I saw it. I think you got it in right. You did good. Scott said he is just finishing up Randy's merch and get the live ready. Oh, yes, Scott is going to be on right past me. He'll be on in about 59 minutes if he's going at noon Eastern time, like he usually does. So if y'all haven't checked out Rambling with the Brums, he does a live on Thursdays called Procrastination Thursday. And so you'll want to go over there and we can all chit chat and have some more fun over there. After this one gets done, let's trade paint. There is Sean. Hopefully Kelly, my cahoots sister in cahoots, is there with you. And hope you guys are doing well. So let's see. Oh, and Jesse dropped the link for it. There you go. Right there. Jesse's on it for everybody to see. Oh, and then Suburban Hillbilly was telling you what it is, Annie, too. So, let's see. Yeah. Piggy said, whip, work in progress. I know that one. I got that one down, Pat. Yes. Yep. And what is frogging? Do you know what frogging means in knitting there, Piggy? Because if not, I'm going to learn you something here in a minute. I'm going to learn you something. Let's see. Everybody is saying hello to Scott and hello to each other. Jesse is dropping links like a fiend. Thank you, sir. Yes, Annie, you will have to Google a recipe or I can screenshot you one and try to email it to you because they are super good and they are a crowd pleaser for sure. I love UFOs. Haven't seen them in years. So I'm going to get down to the bottom and see if Piggy guessed what that was. Janice saying good morning. Sean's he's typing like a fiend saying good morning to everybody. Yes, don't forget about the Homestead Hangout this evening. Derek, hey, you must be on break. Hey, Derek Fowler, my friend, my Georgia brother. Let's see. Get down here. I will try to catch everyone's lives, but the time difference can make it tricky. Yes, we completely understand. I know we're literally worlds apart in the time differences. No, I think he did not have a live. He put up a community post. Suburban Hillbilly, he didn't have a live last night. He had a crazy busy day yesterday. Hello, Norwegian Homestead. How are you? Thank you for coming in. It is much appreciated. There you go. There's some sweet words to take through your day. You're beautiful inside and out, and you have my sense of humor. Yes, she does, doesn't she? That's from Christine to Jamie. Jamie said she went to bed early last night. Everybody is saying hello to Norwegian and to others, and that is awesome. Yes, back to good. Thank you. Click the links to make sure you're a sub to these channels. She just checked Derek's link and was not subbed. Oh, so Derek's going to have a new sub here in just a minute. Yes. Hello, Sean. And Kelly, if she's nearby. Oh, yes. On some homemade bruschetta. That would be amazing. Yes. Jamie said she's making her noodles from scratch. That is amazing. I did make my gnocchi from scratch. And so that was a big feat for me, guys, to do that from scratch because I don't do a lot of scratch stuff like that. What did Mr. C say? Also can be used on cuts and scratches. It was that good. Yes, because then you would sit there and lick that off all day long, I guess. I don't know. Oh, and Piggy said, and I already live with a hardcore foodie, and here all this is. Sorry. In cahoots with Kelly. Yes. Okay, Piggy, do you know what frogging is in knitting? So many in the chat that have a wild game November. Thank you all so much. Yes, there's a lot of us in here that have put one out. That is amazing. Norwegian just put one out a couple of days ago. Let's see. Jamie's put one out. Mr. C said, been a very busy morning here, but listening. Thank you very much. Let's see. Des said, Joe, you confused me. You threw me a curveball there with the Grow Big TV when you said, hey, Des, how's it going? And I was like, oh, what's this? Oh, let's see. At Not For Nothing Homestead. Wide Family Farm, not Homestead. Sorry. So it's him and Wide Family Farm. And he's at his desk job today. So that is good. Yes, we should have a declutter collaboration, but who wants to show the clutter? I mean, I don't want to show that clutter because it's pretty bad, you know? Who wants to admit it? Oh, well, I guess everybody can admit it. Yes, that was beautiful. Weather is it is huge in our lives, no matter what we want to do. Thank you. Thank you so much for sharing out both of those and for sharing out. You do a lot of sharing out, and that is so awesome of you. I really appreciate that, Tamara. It is amazing. Back to Good said, that is a fabulous idea, Christine. So you got one on board there for sure. Sourdough and weather. Now, nah. No, it doesn't work out good, does it? I got somewhere special to be this time. So rain or shine or even cold, I'm going to be there. There you go. Let's see. Just throw the stuff in the yard and clean up after hubby goes through it. Is that a picture behind you of you and the other ladies sitting around at Pinecone Fest? Jesse, you're rotten. No, it's not. But you do see that. Oh, let me turn this way so you can see it better. That is this is called The Ghost Story. That's what this picture is. But these are actually very, very old crochet hooks. And when we moved, this was a shadow box and I broke the glass on it. So all four of these are like ancient crochet hooks. That's actually a darning needle And I don't know if you can see how big the eye of that thing is. I mean, and it's like as long, the needle itself is as long as my hand. So they're all sitting around spinning and all of that good stuff. So, but no, that is not us ladies of Fun Code Fest, you meanie pants. I need to declutter, but it gives me hives and freaks me out. No, I'm with you, Des. But you know what? Once you throw it in the garbage bag, just take the garbage bag and put it in the back of your vehicle and say, I'm not going through it again. If you blink, you'll keep it. So just first instinct, throw it. Haven't used it, throw it. Haven't used it, throw it. Oh, Annie says, that should be our New Year's. That should be our New Year's collab, the declutter, because you're going to have to get rid of a lot of other stuff too. Let's see. Collecting any craft. Rainy said collecting any craft supplies and doing crafts are two different things. I know it really is. Yes. And you're like, and like I was saying last week, I have all the stuff to make candles and I've not started yet. Yes. That's me. We've just had so much going on. And then, you got to take care of the daily things that you're like, I just don't have time. Christine said, I don't have a yarn addiction, but I have a seed and candy supply addiction. Yeah, I've got I've got those too in my repertoire. That apple crumble pie is the best. Yes, it is. Oh my gosh. And they put so much good crumbly stuff on it. Oh my gosh. You must have a huge fabric stash. I could sew every day and couldn't get through my fabric stash in years. Man, that's a big fabric stash. Dutch apple pie back to good says, yes. Oh my gosh. Now I want to go eat some apple pie. My seeds need a storage place. Current place is a hot mess. Yes, mine do too. And that is one thing that I've said I'm going to do. Yeah. Piggy said, Christine, that's not an addiction. That's just being a good Proverbs 31 wife. There you go. Plant the seeds. Annie said, my fabric collection is slowly growing. We'll accept any scrap fabric donations that anybody wants to send her. Okay, Derek, got to go back to work. Break's over. Have a great day. I hope today is not as crazy as yesterday. I've been collecting so much craft supplies. I need to finish decluttering it. No, I know. Oh, gosh. Now y'all are making me feel guilty. I feel like I need to go declutter everything. I have a Crafter Square store from Dollar Tree, from DT. I'm assuming that's Dollar Tree in my bedroom, and I cannot craft worth a lick. No, you get those wishes and dreams, and then you go buy everything for it. And yeah, it doesn't happen, does it? Crop top sweater. Yeah. Sweater. Yeah. I could have made that into a crop top sweater probably, but I didn't. I don't have the stomach for that anymore. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. She makes some great things out of recycled stuff, to recycling fabrics and beads and buttons and you name it. But she's got lace ribbon beads, vintage jewelry, more beads, and some select material all in totes. Cold weather is coming. I will be crafting again. Yes, me too. Me too. Yes, it is moving at a good clip. Thank you there, Christine. I'm trying to keep up. They make those bowls for yarn. Would that help? Yes, those things are actually, you talking about the bowl like Jerry Butler was showing on Butler Family Farm? They had a live, and Susan had a bowl that had a hole in the bowl. Now, I have two blocks of wood on a swivel, and then they're on a stand, and then there's a stick. And then I put the skein of yarn over that. And then when you pull, it just unravels from the outside, and you're not like, throwing the yarn ball all over the living room and then having to go catch it from the next room. Those are pretty awesome too. I really like those. Yes, compression gloves. You can get them at bigger craft stores. Yes. I actually have bought them at Walgreens as well. And I think Walmart has them also. Yes, that was very sweet. Dang girl, I can't imagine having that type of surgery. Yeah, it was pretty invasive. I could not use my right hand. And of course, I'm right hand dominant. So, of course, it had to be that one I did first. But that one was the one that had the most pain. Yep. Let's see. Oh, yes, potassium. Potassium is good for that. Yes, Piggy's Piddles said potassium. So Gray Wolf, try that as well if your wife hasn't tried that already. Yeah, I know. I wish you had some of those over there, or just come over here and visit the ones that we have, Annie. Annette, we could do that in the afternoon. They're all within a few minutes of each other here. Yeah, they do tend to, like, one is on one exit and you go 10 miles down, not even 10 miles, 3 miles down the road to the next exit. And there's, Michael's, where Hobby Lobby was on the previous one. And usually wherever you find a Michael's, there is a Joann's at that same exit. So yeah, they're all over the place. She said she'll start saving her airfare. Man, that's going to be one big gathering when you come over here, Annie, because there are so many people over here that want to meet you and hug you and squeeze you that we'll just have to get you to land one place and then we'll all come to where you are. Okay, Piggy's got to go fill up his coffee cup, and Annette, we can do lunch too. Yeah, all in the same exit, or a couple of exits there. Oh, Des would like a cup, Piggy. While you're up getting your coffee, can you grab Des a cup? Wine Cellar. Good morning, Nicole. How are you? She said, "Hi, humans." Let's see. Back to Good said, I just make redneck Reese's when I get desperate. Yes, spoonful of peanut butter, dip it, and press into a chocolate. There you go. That works too. Oh my gosh, that is funny. Life in the Piedmont. Good morning. How are you? I hope you are doing well. Oh goodness. I'll take a plate of that. Des is taking a cup of coffee. I'll take a plate. She had to, her granddaughter had asked for sausage gravy and biscuits. So of course I did that. Well, of course you did, because you're a good nanny. So, or nana or granny. But whatever she may call you, but that is awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So I just make sure everybody doesn't forget that Scott at Ramblin' with the Brums will have Procrastination Thursday in like 40 minutes is when it'll start, if it's starting at noon, which it usually does my time, which is Eastern. Nope, I don't know that one. I know Whip because I do a little crochet at times. Will you go, Piggy? That's awesome. Okay, so frogging, I almost forgot about it. I'm not going to leave you hanging. Frogging for a knitter or a crocheter, if you get to a point in your project and you realize that you didn't do something, or if you find a project and you're like, I liked this when I started it, but now I hate it, but I love the yarn and I want to use it for something else, you start rip, 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 rip. So that's why it's called frogging, because you rip it out. The whole thing is gone. Or you have to rip out 4 rows. So if somebody says, I had to frog 4 rows, you know what they're talking about. So see, I learned you something, Piggy. Yep. And Mary said it. She said it too. Because you make that sound. Rivet, rivet, rivet. And then your heart breaks sometimes as you're doing it. Hey, Al, how are you? Hope you are doing well. Um, so yes, thank you, Christine. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up if you are so inclined. I appreciate it so much. Um, Nikki's saying hi to Al. I do the same thing to Joey. I mean, we're like one room apart. And I'm like, hey, Joe, fix it for you. How are you doing today? I just like to mess with him. He does the same thing to me. So, um, oh, I'm sorry. She said she's going to be missing everyone's live this evening since she is also live at 8 Eastern. We will have a blast and we will watch you on the replay. How's that? And watch you. So, um, let's see. She's a teacher. Yes. Oh gosh. Y'all better get ready for that. I hope you'll be in your seatbelt because she said she didn't sleep last night. So their live is going to be interesting. Yes, Homestead Hangout is going to start at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Eastern Time. If you're in Central, it's 5. Starts with Gillum Farms. Then it goes to White Rock Homestead. This week from White Rock Homestead, it is going to then go to Not for Nothing Homestead. So we're not going to do Muddin' for Nothing this week. It's going to go to Not for Nothing Homestead. From there, you're going to go to 9 Acre Family Farms for Kahoot It. Everybody loves that. And I won a game last week, and I was like, yes, I won one. We're all so competitive when it comes to Kahoot It. So, and then from 9 Acre Family Farms, you'll round out the evening at Kettle Kitchen. So that is the lineup for tonight. And if you are Central Time, it starts at 6 p.m. Central. No, 5 p.m. Central. Sorry. See, I got Joey in my head and he's got me confused. So it starts at 5 p.m. Central or 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then from there, we'll just tell you where to hop to next. I always say it's kind of like your ABC or NBC, those shows that you watch, or if you watch shows on Bravo and you watch one night from like start to finish. Hopefully you'll do that with us this evening. And we can keep you entertained. So I hear a major banging out there now. So I'm thinking Joe Fix It for You might need some help. So probably not my help, but somebody's help. No, I'm kidding. He can always use another set of hands. So anyways, guys, I'm going to close this out so you have time to go get a little lunch, get something to drink, and then head on over to Scott's Procrastination Thursday. Oh my gosh, she said I've got several hundred jars and boxes in my kitchen that hubby went and got from man's house last week. No idea where to put them. Nope, but you got them. So there you go. One day you're going to need them. Oh, and there's Tom Garvey. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry I missed you. I just saw your Noodle November video this morning, Tom, and I shared it out because I freaking want to have the knowledge. I just want to take the knowledge he has about food and put it in my head. Okay. Can we do that by osmosis? If I just put my head against yours, would that work, Tom? Probably not. But he has so much knowledge about, yes, you started a decluttering thing there, Annie. He has so much knowledge about food and what behaves what way when you cook it or you boil it or you emulsion blend it or refrigerate it, or I mean, it's just, and your possibilities are limitless. The sky is the limit when you have that knowledge and you can put it out there in the universe and share it with other people so that they can kind of start clicking in their head too when they start cooking things. It's just, I'm sure it took years of training to get all that knowledge to fit in that head, but I'm telling you, he can whip it out like nobody's business, and you have a gorgeous meal and don't know what you're eating. You don't know how to replicate it, but you know it tastes fantastic. Well, guess what? He's got all the videos on his channel to show you. And he used an eggplant sauce yesterday in his video. And that is amazing. And he has another video to show you exactly how to make that eggplant sauce and make it delicioso, which is not Italian, that's Spanish. But it's neither here nor there. Okay, so anyways, guys, frogging and gigging, two different things, but I may have done both. Suburban Hillbilly, that does not surprise me one single bit. So I'm sure we'll all go hop over to, if you have time, to go over to, you're welcome, Sean, for the frog lesson. Scott at Ramblin' with the Brums, and he'll have his Procrastination Thursday going on. What's Joey hammering on? He has the front deck that he has finished off part of it. And my fear is somebody is going to go flying off of it because there's no railing. So he's putting up some railing that I requested because there's going to be a little in here for Christmas. And I know, they're going to want to dangle or hang or climb. And so I want to make sure that he's safe. That's my biggest fear, is that something happens. So anyways, you are so welcome, Tom. You inspire me. Every video, I learn something new. I really do. Oh, Doris the cat has her own channel. That is awesome. Does she shut the cabinet repeatedly or open the cabinet where her treats are on that channel? Ow. And Nikki, I want to see her tricks. I love her tricks. All right, guys, I'm going to let you go for now. Thank you so much for stopping in. Take care of you and your family and everybody. There will not be a Craft and Chatting next week because it's Thanksgiving. And I'm sure I will be running around here like a chicken with my head cut off. And nobody wants to see that. They really don't. But anyways, I will see you all later and have a great day. Bye, guys.